Law enforcement across the state are feeling the emotional toll tonight. Even for retired officers, it can be difficult to process. WFMY News 2's Daniel Cruz got insight from two former officers, including one who's been shot in the line of duty.
When you have an active shooter on the loose, uncontained, and you know you have people down, that's worst case scenario as a law enforcement officer.
Sean Houle knows the feeling all too well.
Our job, essentially, is to take the bullet for the citizens.
The retired Kernersville police officer spent several weeks in the hospital last year after he was shot multiple times during a traffic stop. Having been in their shoes, he knows the emotional battles they're fighting.
When I waved to my wife going out the door the night I was shot, it was just any other night to me. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you know, you don't know. It could be the last night, but you try to push that stuff out of the way because you don't want to get it. You don't want it to affect your ability to perform.
This weekend, Houle will take a different role in the response as a volunteer for the Billy Graham Rapid Response Team. He's being deployed to Raleigh to provide emotional and spiritual support.
We go to love on these people. We go to love on the officers. We go to love on the citizens involved. We want them to see in their darkest hour, in their darkest time, the light, the hope that comes with and from Jesus Christ.
Retired Surrey County Sheriff Graham Atkinson was working in Raleigh when the shots rang out.
The first thing that I always think about is the sheriff or the police chief or whoever the head of that agency is, because they have so much responsibility and they're trying to deal with the situation. They're trying to make sure that their injured officers' family is taken care of, that people are notified, and at the same time they're trying to deal with those emotions that they have.
Atkinson says just as these incidents rattle the law enforcement community, they also drive officers to come to work each and every day.
And also, it's not just the law enforcement officers that responded. There's EMS, there's rescue squad, the doctors and nurses at the hospital. There's so much, the ripple so far into so much of the community. And when you get that community support back, it makes you be able to get up and go to work the next day and do it again if you have to.
A family that spreads far beyond the badge, a family that's much tighter after tragedies like this one. Daniel Cruz, WFMY News 2.